Hey there, hope you're doing good. Let's tackle another task in refactoring Futurecam. So let's look at this camera delegate.capture type. Is there no capture type? Oh, it's no longer here, but it's there. It's there in many places. There you go, 70 results. So basically, at a technical level in iOS, there are two ways of capturing, which I won't get into, VGRA and VDO. And in the initial days, we had a UI on how to capture. And it wasn't useful. We just found one option that works well and we left it alone. So we didn't need this. So let's see if we can get rid of these. So the idea is there is a level of indirection here. Every mode decides what capture type it wants. Based on that, we do something else or something. Here's one thing we can do. Instead of checking the capture type, we can check if the session has a video data output. So let's do that. Device.low noise settings. Is it in this file? Yes, it is. Are we even using the capture type here? No, we are not. We can remove it. Okay. There isn't a parameter called close to. Oops. I think I deleted something I didn't mean to. Okay, this is fine. Could do something about this. Var has video data output bool return this weird code. And here you check on the session has we don't need a capture type here. have a session accessor. Yes, session dot has video data output. Yeah, we don't need this anymore. Here you want to verify that it's not video data output, not camera dot session dot has video data output. Yeah, I don't think we need it here. Are we even using camera here? Yeah, we're getting the photo. Don't pass unnecessary things into classes. Capture photo bracket settings. Capture type should always be video data output. Yeah. So again, you would call session dot has video data output. Since we are checking when pressing the shutter button, it is overkill to check when releasing the shutter button, but we'll fry that fish some other time. Verify that session dot has video data output. Yeah, this capture type changed has to be looked at. Okay. Let's see what we have done. Have we done something that can be committed? One is we have this helper function, and since this is just checking the class, so it's fine. Better session, yeah, it's just a helper. Camera, what do we have? We are not passing the capture type to low noise settings, and instead of checking the capture type, we are checking that it has video data output. Frame producer. device input. Okay, nothing has changed. This we have seen burst mode. Yep. So remove some uses of capture type. You don't need to tackle an entire task in one comment. You can do some of it. So removing these overrides and functions will be the last task. We will do that once we remove all the uses of it. So here we could put this in the use photo output. Is there an init? Yes. Super.init camera and use video data output true. Actually, hold on. Let's see if we can. No changes. Yeah, I don't think we need this. Where is capture type coming from? Yeah, wait, this doesn't help. Yeah, I think we do need to use it. So if you go to burst mode here, where is init? Use video data output true. You can't, I was going to write here capture type equal to capture type video, but the whole purpose of this refactoring is to get rid of this. So we can't use it, even though it is redundant temporarily. It's not a problem because burst mode uses only video data output, so it's fine. Instead of doing this, you are calling, you're checking this time-lapse mode. This does not use video data output. False. Then there's light trail mode. This, oh, it's an abstract video mode. Oh, capture type doesn't need to be overridden. It is overridden in burst mode, where it is video data output. In long exposure mode, wait, if the default is video data output, we don't need to override it here to return video data output. That's one trivial thing, because it's not abstract, and in fact Swift doesn't have abstract. You can have a protocol like this where everything is abstract because it's unimplemented, but that's okay because you can't instantiate a protocol. You can only instantiate a class. But when you instantiate a class, there isn't a notion of a class that has some concrete functions and some abstract functions. So which is why we have this verification failures here. Anyway, so since you have a capture type video here, you don't need to override it to return video, time lapse and long exposure. Okay, fine. So here in time lapse mode, have we made a change? Wait, let me just write down which returns which. Long exposure and time lapse use BGRA. Long exp and time lapse use BGRA. So naturally light trail and burst use video. Okay, great. Now with this in mind, super.init camera is camera, use video data output. Light trail mode, yes, it does use video data output. Actually, I don't even know why we are doing it this way. We can as well do it here. Like, why pass something to the base class to do the work when you can do it yourself? Okay, never mind. So remember, the goal is to eliminate capture type, and this is okay since this is just a temporary thing. It's not a property of any of the modes. Do we have long exposure mode? Does it have an init? Use video data output in long exposure will be false. So let's make sure we got the diffs right. Burst mode uses video, but we removed the override since the base itself uses video. Burst mode uses video data output. Light trail mode is the other one that uses video data output. Time lapse mode doesn't use video data output. Long exposure mode doesn't use video data output. So good. So now what do we do? So can we commit this by itself? So we have removed one usage of capture type here. Capture type changed, is never invoked. Yes, earlier it was invoked from the main controller, but that has all been removed because the UI has been removed. Oh my god, this is very messy. Is this level of indirection even needed? Yeah, it's not. So let's do this. It's just a forwarding function. So if you go through the modes, actually, do we even need to remove it, or do we want to make it dumb? Instead of having some logic, just as we have all these forwarding functions, maybe we can have a forwarding function. It's okay, never mind. What was this called? Mode is recording, yes. Main controller, local, this is controller code. This can even be a computed property. Don't even know if this commit is worth it. We'll see, we can always revert it if it's not. But some of these things which are straightforward to do, you should just do them and then check. Okay, let's look at these diffs and see if we have done anything worthwhile here. I think eventually it should move here rather than the other way around, because there are more uses of it in the modes. Yeah, let's revert all of this. I don't think this is a change that improves anything. We were looking for capture type. So here when you call capture type changed, before that you are already adding it to the session, so you can just check the session instead. So BG array will be has video put, and we'll need to swap the two cases, the two blocks. It's not captured type, it's capture type. Sheesh. Do we have other? Because this is not the first time I've seen captured type. Or have I seen the same thing multiple times? I guess I have. Never mind. Oh, here we call capture type. Oh, I guess I am the one who introduced this bug. Okay, never mind. So you don't need to pass the capture type here. Let's look at all of them. These are the definitions. These are the overrides. Comment, definition, override. This is just a function. This is just a function. Yeah, let's delete all of this. Again, don't lose the comment. Oops. Yeah, you just have to register some listeners here. It's not that the capture type has changed. So what do we call it? Register observers. Is that all it does? Yes. Register observers. And it's private since no one else calls it. And a forwarding function. This doesn't really help anything. Yeah, we need to look at this forwarding functions. Okay, in main controller we have removed this. In long exposure mode we have removed it, and we are explaining why. In the mode we have removed. In the time-lapse mode, oh, we have forgotten this. there should be a reason to why you're doing something. Yeah, 0 results. I thought this will be a lot more work. It isn't because we chipped at it methodically over multiple commits. Capture type. For once, I'm writing a small commit message. Okay. I think this is covered by this or covers this. Okay, what else can we do? This requires a Swift compiler. This also. Requires compiler. Okay. Oh, this is kind of redundant. Okay. Explore making main controller not global. Something about the delegate, yes. Yeah, it's already covered here. Let's look for this. Remove mock internals. This will be an easy thing to do. So the basic premise behind this was there were some functions which are private but can't be marked as such because maybe there's just one class that uses them, which is supposed to use them. Other classes are not supposed to use them. So it's like a custom access control level that I defined. But the problem is it's a bad idea in retrospect. Don't do that. Whatever your language uses, stick with it, because the compiler won't enforce it and other people won't remember it and you yourself won't remember it. I have a convention of 4 blank. Actually, let's do this. Private. Yeah, these are not really. I think it also has a mark private. Again, Xcode shows those sections. Here you go. So we'll remove this. Yeah, see, these are like delegate implementations. These are not internal by any definition. This is fine. This is also fine. Yeah, we should just have one space because it's not a different section anymore. Oops. Oh great, this even has two internal sections. See how bad it is. Okay, oh wow, 25 files, but all trivial changes. This one seen. The encapsulation levels defined by the language, like public, private, protected, Swift has something called internal, which is within the same module, are complex enough as they are. The last thing you should have is even more complexity, and your own access control level will be ill defined. Like, who is going to define what is and isn't an internal use? And when it's ill defined, different people will use it in different ways, or not use it, or use it sometimes and not. Remove since custom access control levels are a bad idea. Let's conclude here, and I'll see you in the next video.